We pray for better days.
One thing people often ask me is how much time do I spend trading? Do I spend all my time staring at a computer screen trying to figure out what's going to happen next, making entries, selling my positions, taking profits, stuff like that? Or do I trade infrequently? I'm probably the latter. I quite often don't trade for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I wait until conditions look favorable, or something is, a particular trade is looking like it's going to generate a lot of profits and it's got a good entry, and then at that point I'll take up a position. You have to decide what sort of trader you are, and it comes down to how frequently you want to do it. If you do it too frequently, trust me, you get burnt out, because I've been there. Versus the person who's kind of only doing it half-heartedly. So there's a marry-off or a balance between those, effectively. Like I say, it's not healthy, and I challenge anybody to keep up trading every day. It's hard work, it's really difficult, and quite often you'll find the best opportunities don't even present themselves every day, so you'll be over trading and losing a lot of your money to fees or taking up bad positions just because you feel like you have to. So you have to decide what sort of trader you are. So there's 4 different types. The first one is a day trader. A day trader who is someone who, when they go to bed at night, all their trades are closed. They have no open positions. That is my definition of a day trader. So quite often people day trade in things like Forex, things of that nature. If you day trade, you can do it, but you have to pick your days, all right? You can't trade every day, and almost anybody will tell you that. From what I can see of the best traders who trade Forex, trade other things, you wait until you've got a good position, or you can see the chart flowing the way that you want it to, and then at that stage you make your entry, okay? If you try to trade every day, 1, you burn yourself out, 2, you'll be taking up positions when you're not necessarily comfortable, and 3, you'll lose lots of money, because every time you buy something, you're paying the broker and you lose some of your money, you know what I mean? So it's definitely, in my experience, not the best thing to do, or at least if you are going to do it, pick your days, know what you're doing. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a swing trader. A swing trader is someone who takes up positions. Maybe there'll be a few days before they expect them to pan out. I quite often do this. So I'll buy a cryptocurrency and I'll hold on to it for a few days, and I'll sell it if I think that it's going well. And if it's not going so well, maybe I'll just move on to another position, something like that. Then you have long-term traders. So you have people that will maybe buy something and just see how it pans out for a few months. That's totally fine as well. I do a little bit of that. I think there's a bit of a grey area between a swing trader and a long-term trader. I just sell when I think the position no longer looks good. So every trade that I enter, I'll have a set of rules, and if that, for whatever reason, the trade is no longer satisfying those, then at that point I'll sell, and then that way that takes the psychological factor out of it too. You don't want to become too attached to your bad trades, but you want to let your good trades run. So if you have a plan, I just find that it helps so much. Then the 4th type of trader you can be is a long-term holder. So this is generally good if you're someone who believes in the fundamentals of a project or a business or a cryptocurrency. Warren Buffett does a lot of this, all right? That's how he's made his millions. You can do it, that's completely fine. A lot of people struggle to do it because they get restless hands and they want to tinker with their positions, tinker with their trades, make more money. Again, it's fine if you want to do you want to be a long-term trader as well. Lots of people do this so that they can have a pension pot when they're older too. So they'll buy something, they'll just keep buying a set list of portfolio of shares, a set list of shares, and then eventually when they're older they'll retire using that money. So that's fine as well. The only one that I think is very difficult to do as a day trader, you need to either be very skillful or very lucky, so one of the two. So before you start trading, decide which one of the 4 traders you are, or decide which combination you want to go for, and then go from there. Thank you again for listening. Good luck and good trading. See you later.